Have you ever heard of volcano boarding before? Let me take you through this wild journey down an active volcano in what's shaping up to be one of my favorite cities in Latin America. This is day 139 to 141 of going from the Arctic to the Antarctic without flying. One of the best ways to get to know a city is by doing a free walking tour, and our guide Leo was probably one of the best I've ever had. He not only showed us famous landmarks in the city of Leon, but also talked to us about the economic and political issues the country has had in the past and how it's shaped the country today. Although there is a general lack of freedom of expression here, you wouldn't be able to tell by the murals and the different signages that are all around the city. Nicaragua is a very socialist country, and a lot of the anti-American sentiments here are rooted in the fact that they were able to overthrow US-backed regimes. Leon is also one of the most colorful cities I've ever seen before. We spent the second half of our walk doing a food tour in the markets. One thing that I've loved so far in Nicaragua is that some of their political isolation has resulted in it having its own distinct culture, demonstrably in its cuisine, for example. And my favorite dish so far on my trip is this. It's called carne en bajo. It's a mix of beef, cassava, plantains, orange, all wrapped in a banana leaf. And the meat and sauce comes out so tender, sweet, and citrusy. And a full plate was only $5. Looking at boy. I also want to give a quick shout out to Via Via, which was the hostel I stayed at that had some sort of event almost every day.
Quick observation after the second night in Nicaragua. Oh my god, it'll be like 35 degrees during the day. You go to sleep, you're humid, you're hot. There's no AC. But then in the middle of the night, it gets cold as hell. So you can't even prepare for it. You gotta like wake up halfway through and switch clothes. It's been hell, to be honest.
The pinnacle of my trip here was really the volcano boarding hosted by Volcano Day. They're located in the Via Via hostel, and to me, having this only for $35 was a bargain. We all got free t-shirts as well as the transportation, which is about 45 minutes to the base. I believe the entrance fee was about $10. The volcano is called Cerro Negro, and we had to carry our sleds up about 45 minutes to an hour to get to the top.
So we're just starting the hike now. Gave me this board. That's what we're gonna toboggan down with. Then we got like a little suit and some goggles to wear as well. Excited to get this done with.
The hike was a little challenging and exacerbated by the fact that it was super windy out. Cerro Negro is an active volcano, and you can tell by grabbing some of the deeper rubble, which is flaming hot. Once at the top of the volcano, we got dressed up in our hazmat looking suits, a bandana, as well as some goggles. Walked a little down to our starting point, and then it was go time, baby. Yo, this was so sick. Oh my goodness. I think the average speed on these is between like 40 and 60 kilometers an hour, and you get such an amazing view of the surrounding landscapes. I ended up flying off my board and losing my tripod in the process, but it was all worth it, man. Even once all of us got down, that wasn't the end of the journey. We were able to watch the sunset heading to our bus from the base.